Peace, infinite waters, diving deep. Once again, we are out here in nature, baby. Glorious day. We got the birds flying everywhere today. 10 hard truths about being human. Let's just, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Deep divers, do you think being a human is easy? I don't. Being a human is actually pretty difficult. You've heard the song, "Nobody said it was easy." That's right. To be a human, you have to be courageous. You got to be brave. You got to face your fears. And nobody tells us how to do it properly, because a lot of us are falling on our ass and we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello? Okay, let me share with you, beautiful deep divers, what's helped me become my greatest version. I've had to face these 10 facts, hard facts about being human, or 10 hard truths, as I call it, for being human. However, it's freed me, it's liberated me. It's given me a whole new perspective. So I'm going to share them with you and tell you a way out, okay? Because you might be going through this. No, you probably are. The first hard truth about being a human being is that people will disappoint you. That's right. You see, your friends haven't even called you right now. They said they were going to call you, right? No, they didn't. People are going to disappoint you. Relationships are going to leave you disappointed. Your financial situation will leave you disappointed. Your friends and family might disappoint you. You might even disappoint yourself, okay? So we all get disappointed by other people. And I've realized it's because we have a huge expectation for what other people should be doing for us. We have this entitlement program. And the hard truth I learned is that nobody owes you anything. Please be kind though. So what's helped me along my journey is to have minimal expectation, and that increases my happiness. And that way I don't get so disappointed by other people. Yes, people should be kind, they should be loving. It's just that a lot of people will disappoint you. So the hard truth is to get used to that and start being responsible for how you feel. Don't give other people the power over your emotions. Slow motion this side. What's the second hard truth about being a human being? Because nobody said it was easy. But it's pretty fun. And it is what you make it. Many people won't keep their word. Oh yes. Deep divers, how many times have you been around someone who tells you they're gonna do something and then they don't? And you're like, what happened? And they're like, I just forgot, I'm sorry. Humans make mistakes, and it's okay to make mistakes. Many people you interact with won't keep their word. One of the 4 agreements, a great book, is be impeccable with your word. So what's freed me along my journey is to realize, I get it. A lot of people won't keep their word, but it doesn't change what I can do. I am gonna practice to keep my word and be impeccable with my word. If I say one thing, I'm actually gonna follow through. So stop being so concerned about what other people are doing or aren't doing. Be more concerned about what you are doing, and that will help you become your greatest version. What's the third hard fact about being a human being? You've been programmed your whole life. School lied to you. Television lied to you. The cat down the road didn't though. Nature doesn't lie to you. Nature is the truth. That's why every single day I'm just, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. I'm grounded in nature. I realize my entire life has been a lie, and it's a hard pill to swallow. That everything I learned in school I'm not even using right now. However, how I freed myself I got an entirely new education. The word education emanates from the Latin educare, which means to bring out. So real education is about bringing out. So why on earth are we force-feeding children information that's giving them all kinds of mental disorders, right? I used to work in a school with children with autism, ADHD, and it's because there's so much stress. So I realized this, that I get it, my whole life has been a lie, but it's not gonna stop me from learning about what I wanna learn right now. And that's the beautiful gift about life, okay? You can stop blaming the system, just take responsibility to say, actually, today I'm gonna learn something nobody ever taught me, which is like how to stargaze. Like, why didn't they teach me that in school? How to just practice hydromancy, okay? Water divination, okay? That's what they used to do in ancient Greece and ancient Egypt. Just by staring at the ocean, you feel at one with the universe, baby, right? I'm learning that right now. What's the fourth? Hard truth about being a human being and how to liberate yourself. What's freed me along my journey? The hard truth first. Want to hear it? Friends and family can only give you advice based on their conditioning. Yes, my mom used to tell me stuff. My friends used to tell me stuff. Then I realized, wait a minute, this is a program they're running from everything they were taught. Gosh, and it just goes on and on and on, right? So I realize how I free myself, how I liberate myself is, it is not that personal. Nothing is as personal as you think. People are only giving you advice based on what they know, based on what they think will help you, based on their belief system. And it's all BS, belief systems, okay? So how I free myself is, whenever someone gives me advice, a close family member or friend, I'm always taking it with a pinch of salt, realizing they're only gonna give me advice based on their conditioning, based on their religion, based on what they believe, okay? So that's a hard truth, because you have to start realizing it's not that personal. And then you're happy again, right? What's the fifth hard truth about being a human being? Dun, dun, dun. 7-day vegan challenge. By the way, over 64 billion animals are killed every single year. Yeah, don't worry about it. You aren't guilty. Put the chicken down. Look, eat to live, baby. Now, I realize this hard truth hit me. Animals are civilized. Human beings are the real animals. We are atavistic, we are primitive, because animals, yes, they kill other animals, but it's because they need to eat. Human beings do it out of boredom. Oh, I'm feeling kind of bored right now. Tupac said, we got money for war, but we can't feed the poor. Slow motion this side. We got money for war, but we can't feed the poor. So how I turn this whole thing around is to realize that I have to learn from animals. I love the cat down the road. I love dogs. I love dolphins. I'm learning from animals to be more civilized, because animals are great souls which incarnated to actually teach human beings to be more civilized. What's the sixth hard truth about being human that's helped me along my journey? Okay, being a human doesn't come with a manual. That's right. As soon as you were born, you're looking around. Is there a manual anywhere? No manual. Did my mom take it? No manual. There is no manual for being human. No one is going to tell you the right way to live. You got to figure that stuff out for yourself, right? So therefore, you're going to make a lot of mistakes, okay? And that's really hard sometimes. However, the beautiful part of it is that it's okay to make mistakes, because there is no manual. Like, I wouldn't have made the mistake if I had actually got the manual, right? So you have a lot of excuses, right? You can make a lot of excuses for yourself. Say, hey, I can make as many mistakes as I choose, because mistakes are only stepping stones to help me become my greatest version. And then you liberate yourself, baby. What's the seventh hard truth about being a human being and how to liberate yourself? Good and bad are subjective. The lines blur, right? I've realized this, okay? We can have man-made law. Behind that, there's actually universal law. That's what I've discovered, which is like the true judge and court system in the universe, right? But when it comes to human beings, a lot of what we call good and bad is entirely subjective. What you think is good, I might think is terrible. What you think is terrible, like, woo, breathing in that good ass prana, baby, I think is pretty awesome, right? So the lines blur. And sometimes it's a hard truth because you might interact with different people and everyone is seeing this in a totally different way, okay? So what's freed me along my journey is to realize that start creating your own reality, okay? And ultimately, when you are in meditation, there are no good thoughts or bad thoughts. There are only sensations. So poetical. So poetical. What's the eighth? Baby, hard truth about being a human being. This is what's helped me along my journey. You are responsible for your own shit. That's right. You are responsible for your own shit, right? And it's a hard pill to swallow because a lot of us, we want to blame other people for the situation we're in. I didn't do it, Ralph. They did it. We're quick to point the finger, not realizing we've got another three pointing back at us, right? So I realized that actually I used to blame everybody around me for my life, my situation. But the hard truth was that actually I've got to start taking responsibility, which is responding to my ability that actually I can start creating a whole new reality for myself. I can start living in infinite abundance, okay? So start taking responsibility and start realizing that you actually have a whole lot of power, okay? What is the ninth hard fact about being a human being? Now, what's freed me along my journey is to realize this. It's a hard truth, but it will set you free. You hold all the power. The biggest lie is that you don't, okay? You hold all the power. The biggest lie is that you don't. Our biggest fear is not that we are powerless. Our biggest fear is knowing that deep down we are powerful beyond measure. Slow motion this side. And the hard truth is that can you handle this kind of power? I don't want it, Ralph. So we start externalizing our power, right? So it's beautifully said in this phrase that you are the power. Celebrate, baby. If you can do that, you'll start realizing that we are only in a state of bondage when we are giving away our power to everything outside of us. The power is you, just like in The Wizard of Oz. Dorothy, the power has been you all along. She's like, I'm so cool in my red shoes, baby, okay? The truth will set you free, but it will piss you off first. What's the 10th hard truth about being human? Is that money is beautiful, but it won't make you happy entirely. It will add to your happiness, okay? Because a lot of us think that, okay, if I have lots of money, I'm going to be happier. When I was getting lots of money, getting present tense, lots of money, I realized that money only adds to your happiness. If you aren't happy already, it won't make you much happier. If you are happy, it will make you happier, right? So it adds, it enhances your happiness, okay? But when we talk of money, money is energy. And I've realized to liberate myself, it's not just about having money, it's about having love, it's about having health, it's about having happiness, right? And then fusing all of them together. But don't just rely on one to make you happy. I've realized the hard truth is that ultimately, happiness is an inside job. It starts with you. Ever seen the picture, the meme of the girl drawing a heart and she's inside it? That's what you gotta do. You gotta love yourself, baby. Once you realize that, well, you just say, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello? Beautiful deep divers. We are out here in the heart of nature, just woo, getting high off that good ass prana. Have a beautiful day, deep divers. Infinite waters, diving deep. Once again, stay well, stay healthy. Peace. You. Hard truths, but once you know that, once you know them, you be fine. You be fine. You be flying and stuff.